Hey Jaded Beauties, so today we're going to do a new makeup collection tour video. My collection has grown quite a bit from the last time I filmed one of these. So we're going to get straight into it because this video is going to be super long. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below and become part of the Jaded Beautiful family and get jaded today. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like these style of videos, and if you see anything in this collection that you want to see me try out or do a video on, just leave it in the comments down below. So we're going to go ahead and get started because this is going to be a long video. So grab yourself a snack and let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start right here on the right side of my vanity. The first product I want to show you is the Halo Beauty Kiwi Seed Booster. These are the vitamins by Tati Westbrook from her beauty brand. I just started these like 2 weeks ago, so I'm not seeing like insane results from it yet, but I have seen an improvement in my acne, which I don't get very often, but it has cleared up what I do have, so I'm excited to see the results from these. I'm going to speak kind of fast because I've already recorded this once and it was way too long, so we're going to do it one more time. This is just a small sample of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. I also have the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Moisturizer right here. Right here I've got some of the NYX Glitter Brilliance. This is the most gorgeous glitters ever, and they're from the drugstore, and they cost like next to nothing, so I highly recommend these. And up here I just have a lot of my like really pretty lipsticks and lip glosses. I love this. This is so satisfying. It's beautiful. I've got a lot of the, what is this, L'Oreal? Yeah, the L'Oreal Color Riche line. I got sent this entire collection right here from Influenster. If you guys haven't heard of Influenster, it's an app. All you have to do is download it and you will receive products for free just to review them. I've got ColourPop, and I also have some Makeup Revolution right here. This is Bite Beauty Gorgeous Lip Gloss. We're going to go ahead and move on over here to my makeup vanity top. I've got this organizer right here. This is an acrylic organizer from Marshalls. I picked this up and this up not too long ago, and I just love the way it just keeps everything super organized. I've got it organized into face brushes, smaller face brushes, and then eye brushes right here. I have a lot of Luxie, a lot of Morphe, and some Real Techniques. Right here is all of my like go-to foundations and then a couple of primers. I've got the Hourglass Vanish Stick. I've got the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. I haven't tried yet, but I'm excited to try. Tati Westbrook talks about it. I also have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is a gorgeous foundation. Super dewy, beautiful foundation. I also have my favorite all-time Holy Grail concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Swan. My favorite concealer ever. I was hooked on Tarte Shape Tape, but this lasts way longer and it's so beautiful. It doesn't dry out my under eyes like Tarte Shape Tape did. Then I've got a Cover FX primer. This is the Blurring Primer. L'Oreal Pro Glow. L'Oreal True Match. Beautiful foundation right here. Only thing that sucks is it doesn't have a pump, but it's still a gorgeous foundation nonetheless. I also have the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I use this almost every day and I love the way it makes my skin feel. For my brows, I've got Benefit Ka-Brow. I'm in love with using a pomade now. I never really used a pomade before. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. But you get, there it goes. You get the idea. This is in the shade 5. I also have the Gimme Brow. I go in with this after I do the pomade to create a little bit of definition, and it holds everything in place. I also have the Precisely My Brow, and then the Benefit Brow Brush. That's what I used to put on my pomade. It all came in a set that I'll show you the box for here in just a moment that I got for Christmas. I have two Kylie lip kits right here. I've got the one in Brown Sugar, and it is basically that color. And I've got the one in Mink. This is a very gray toned color. It's very different. I don't have any Kylie lipsticks besides this, and I got these when they were on sale for 50% off to try out the formula to see what all the hype was about. Love them. Absolutely obsessed with them. So we're going to move over here to my acrylic organizer. On top I have this really cute little beauty blender stand I got from TJ Maxx. I got this Stila Enchanted Eyes set for my sister for Christmas, and I love this. I use those like almost darn near every single day. Of course, I had to get the Anastasia Soft Glam palette because it's so beautiful. It's a stunning palette. I've used it like 5 times since I got it, and I've only had it for a short period of time. Love it. Everyday, perfect, neutral palette. We're going to get into the drawers. This top right drawer is pencils. So like eyeliners and brow pencils, lip liners. I got a glitter liner. I got a Brow Gal in here, an Anastasia brow pencil. Yeah, we've got some really good products in here, and yeah, it's just basically my pencils drawer. Over here, I've got concealers. I've got the Makeup Revolution concealer. I like to use that as an eyeshadow base more than a concealer because it's very drying. I've got the L'Oreal Match Perfection concealer. This is great for days. L'Oreal. The Rimmel Match Perfection concealer. Good for days when I have no makeup days. I've got the new e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer right here, and I love this concealer so far. It is so good for a drugstore concealer, and it's so cheap. I've also got an LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. I love this, but it's too dark for me in the wintertime. I have to use it in the summer. I've also got the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is by far my favorite drugstore concealer ever. Highly recommend getting this. It's like $9, but you can use coupons at CVS and get it for super cheap. Okay, so in this drawer right here, I've got my mascaras. I've got some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got most of these in BoxyCharm. I got the Too Faced one in BoxyCharm, the Butter London Double Decker Lashes, It Cosmetics Superhero. This is the Wander Beauty Unleashed mascara, and then the Grande Lash mascara. All of those came in BoxyCharm. This one I got sent from Influenster. This is the Lancome mascara. It's in French. I'm not even going to attempt to try to say that, but it's a decent mascara. But for the price, that's insanely high price for it not to give you like the fullest, craziest lashes ever. In the next drawer, I've got my lipsticks. So like my liquid lips, I've got some Smashbox in here. I've got the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in here. I've got some Too Faced Melted Latex, L'Oreal Infallible, the Chocolate Collection, some Anastasia, Trestique, Ofra, and Marc Jacobs. These are beautiful lip crowns. I love the Smashbox Always On liquid lips. In the back, I've got some glosses, and this e.l.f. gloss right here is so beautiful. Let me try to get it out. Hold on. Use my other hand. This gloss is so beautiful. Look at that. It's the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. Gorgeous, gorgeous gloss. Love e.l.f. because they're so cheap. In this drawer right here, I've got like palettes and some face products. Okay, so yeah, this drawer has some palettes in it. I also have my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is the Too Faced Rainforest of the Sea palette. This is one I got in the BoxyCharm last month. It's the Volume 3 palette. I also have the Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. It is a gorgeous palette. I was actually really surprised when I ordered this online and it came and it's this small. Like, look at it in size comparison to my hand. It's really small, but it's got a beautiful formula, so I'm glad I have it in my collection. The bronzer is really pretty. I've got the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette in here, and like I said, the Amrezy highlight. That's my most favorite highlight ever. And I have a bunch of highlights, and I love that one. In the bottom drawer, I've got more face products. So I've got the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is my favorite drugstore setting powder. I've got a Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. Makeup Revolution, the matte blush. This is in the shade Fusion. I've also got a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. My poor sad Ofra highlighter that's busted. This Space Case blush, and It's Not Me, It's My Sign. Feels like literal marshmallows. I like to use this Pixie by Petra blush duo to use as a topper for blush. I like to pair this left shade right here with this Note Cosmetics blush right here. This is my favorite everyday blush. I use this almost every single day, and I love it. It's like the perfect peachy tone blush, like a peachy coral kind of. I don't really like pink tone blushes. I'll wear them every once in a while. I like more of a peachy tone. I think it just looks better on my skin tone. Okay, and then we're going to move up to this tower thingy. This is like a corner shelf. Up at the top, the lighting is terrible. Hold on, guys. Up at the top, I've got the Aquas hair care line. Got sent that from Influencer as well. I am in love with that. It has transformed my hair. Completely transformed. It's like a 4-step system. I've got an It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In and some Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. This is my skincare shelf. So I've got this bio oil right here in front. I use this as a facial oil. A lot of people use it for scars, and that's what it's known for, but it's great as a moisturizing oil. I use it before my makeup, and then I'll let it sink in and then put my moisturizer on. I'm planning to do a skincare video soon using these products, so you guys can see what my skincare routine is. I got this Algenist Splash Setting Spray from TJ Maxx, and I have fallen in love with it. My only other favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I can only afford that every once in a while, so I was glad when I found another holy grail. I also have a Formula 10.0.6 Thirst No More moisturizer back there. Awesome moisturizer, really inexpensive. Mario Badescu facial sprays, a Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy facial mist, hyaluronic acid, a tea tree and witch hazel oil that I got from TJ Maxx. This is amazing. I've noticed that it really does take away my blemishes like overnight almost. This is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More, No More Baggage Under Eye Cream. Down here I've got some more foundations. So I've got like a lighter shade of the L'Oreal True Match. I've got Neutrogena Hydro Boost. The LA Girl Pro Coverage I use as mixing mediums. I use that one to lighten and that one to darken. I've also got the Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I got that because of Raw Beauty Kristi. Back there I've got the Milani Conceal and Perfect, Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, and then way back there is the L'Oreal 24 Hour. Bottom shelf is Garnier Skin Active Ultra Lift. Some Sport Fix from Makeup Revolution. I use that to like wet my brush to make metallics pop. Some Estee Lauder Day Wear, and behind that is a L'Oreal Revitalift concentrated serum. I have to use that at night and not under makeup because it makes my makeup sit funky. And then we're going to move over here to these shelves. So the top shelf, this candle right here I got from TJ Maxx, and it's amazing. It makes my whole house smell good. I like to put it in my beauty room so it travels back throughout my house because my beauty room is in the very front of my house. I've got the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette, BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette, and then underneath that are my two shelves of all of my eyeshadow palettes. So we'll start over here. My first palette I have in here is like one of my OGs. This is from back in the day. So old you can see that the brand has worn off of it. But this is the Earthy Elements palette. You can see that orange shade is so stunning, and it really is that pigmented. Still a gorgeous palette, so that's why I keep it in the collection. The next one is the Pure Cosmetics Masquerade, Midnight Masquerade palette that came in BoxyCharm. This is my favorite palette in my collection. This is the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette. It is gorgeous, just my favorite colors in an eyeshadow palette. And I love ColourPop's formula. Okay, so this is a highlighter palette from the drugstore. If you're looking for a really good highlighter from the drugstore, this is perfect. This is the Flower Beauty. This is the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. It's gorgeous, super buttery, super smooth, and very blinding. Also got the Juvia's Place, the Nubian. This is like one of those free perks that you get from purchasing products from Ulta. I haven't really used it that much, but I keep it in my collection. Also got the Suva Beauty Protege palette. This is one of my favorite palettes for creating a brown smoky eye. This is the Crown Pro palette. I don't know if there is another name for it, but that's just what's on the packaging. Perfect for creating a warm brown smoky eye. I've got the Reina del Caribe by Alamar Cosmetics. Beautiful palette, has some pops of color. Lord knows I don't wear color that much, but if I did, I would use this. I could imagine that as like one of those little trendy inner corner pops of color, that Tropico color right there. And then I've got Makeup Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour. The Best Year Ever by Too Faced, a concealer palette. Of course, the Urban Decay Naked Heat. I got that from my husband. It's actually in one of my past videos, a makeup haul video. He made me cry when he gave it to me. This is my favorite Ride or Die palette. This is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. This was the very first high-end palette that I ever got. So beautiful. You can tell it's been through it. Got the Too Faced Funfetti and Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. This little Z palette that I got from ColourPop. And I depotted my Yes Please palette into it. And a few other shadows. So I've got Yes Please up there. I've got some depotted Ulta highlighters. And then an Ofra black eyeshadow in there. Never know when you'd need a black shadow. I've got the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible. I basically have this as a collector's item because I have the Pro palette right there. And I used that one and I saved this one because it's a discontinued item and she's one of my favorite YouTubers. This is the Violet Voss Pro HD or hashtag Holy Grails. And then I've also got a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. This palette, if you want a really good contour palette to put in your kit so that you have all kinds of shades to use, get this because it's a really, really good quality palette for really inexpensive. So I've got this little palette right here that I got for Christmas from my husband's mom. It's from like Walmart or something. Actually has good pigmentation. I'd like to do a video to test it out. This is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush Palette. I've got the Tarte Magic Star, which I got from my husband for an anniversary present. Kind of bulky packaging, but nonetheless is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. It's got a blush, a bronzer, highlight, and a whole eyeshadow palette all in one. I've got the Too Faced Smoky Eyes, the Too Faced Natural Eyes. Both of these are like mini palettes. The BH Cosmetics Nightfall 12 color eyeshadow palette. Naked Cosmetics, this is like one of those holographic highlighter palettes. A Crown Glam Metals palette from BoxyCharm. The ShanXO BH Cosmetics collaboration palette. The BoxyCharm Pure Cosmetics palette, which has gorgeous colors in it as well. Pops of color. Really, really pretty. Could you imagine that blue as an inner corner pop of color? Also got the Makeup Revolution Mermaids Forever. These two palettes are stunning and create some gorgeous, gorgeous eye looks. They are the BH Cosmetics like baked formula. Look at those. So beautiful. So stunning. I've also got that was the Galaxy Chic. This is the Supernova palette. That one's gorgeous as well. Then I also have, like I said, the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition. I said Pro Edition, but it's actually called the Deluxe Edition. So beautiful. Stunning palette. Cool toned and warm tone. And some stunning highlights. These highlights are so beautiful. You could do that as like a bronzer topper. And then these as highlighters. Gorgeous palette. Got the original BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. This has like that baked formula in it as well, along with some mattes and then a highlight in the middle. Sorry guys, my neighbors are like moving out, so it's kind of noisy. I've got the original Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, last but not least. I use this for when I want to get real creative and real colorful. This is an OG. This is definitely a Holy Grail palette as well. We will now move up to the top shelf. So up here, I just have a BoxyCharm box with some items in it from boxes that I haven't either tested out, haven't used much, and that I still want to use. This is all of my sheet masks. Like, this bad boy is full of sheet masks. I have a sheet mask for every day of the month if I wanted to. My jewelry. And then over here, I have other foundations. This is like the ones that I don't grab as much. So I've got the Maybelline Dream Velvet, the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage, Marc Jacobs Genius Gel, the most disappointing foundation ever, the Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. I hated that stuff. Did not like it. I've only used it one time. If anybody likes that foundation, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe we can work something out, or I can send it to you or something. This is my old, like, Holy Grail foundation. This is the Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation by Maybelline. Beautiful foundation. NYX Stay Matte Not Flat. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I also have some Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Everybody knows that this is a great drugstore foundation. It smells like literal paint, but it's a beautiful foundation. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi. So if you like luminous foundations, you would really like that. This is the box that I was talking about, the gift set that all my brow products came in. So I still have a couple products that I need to use and try. I got the Foolproof Brow Powder and the Goof Proof Pencil. I want to take this insert out and use this box for storage because it's a beautiful box and I just love having it on display. It's just so pretty. Down here is my perfumes. So I got a gift set of Philosophy. So I got the Fresh Cream and then the Live Joyously. And then I have a Crabtree and Evelyn Caribbean Island and Wildflowers. That perfume is my favorite perfume ever. Absolutely ever. I got it at TJ Maxx in a gift set with the mint colored jewelry box that you saw in the B-roll in the beginning of this video. I also have the original like Physicians Formula Butter Palette. I want to get the Casey Holmes edition one. I had to repress the highlighters because they came out, but I use that bronzer every single day. Absolute favorite bronzer ever. I already used up the Butter Paradise perfume. I used that within like the first week. It smelled so good. And then I just have like a jade roller, some flowers that I used in my sister's wedding that I kept in my bouquet. Some beauty contacts, a Cover FX shimmer veil back there randomly. This Stellar Beauty, or City Colors Stellar highlighter. I was going to declutter it, but then I thought it would make a gorgeous eyeshadow topper. I got a Laura Geller Baked Blush, a Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter. This is in Holographic Lights. It has like a green shift to it. I love to use it around Halloween time. And then I've got another highlighter by Makeup Revolution. This is Golden Lights. Their highlighting formula is actually really, really blinding. It's not real creamy and smooth, but it is very blinding. I've got lashes here. So I've got these from Center Glam and then some Dollar Lash Club lashes. Love Dollar Lash Club. They're super affordable and they're beautiful, beautiful lashes. Down here is the rest of like my lipsticks. So these Matte Me formulas I actually got off of Wish, and they were $1 a piece, and they're really good actually. They stay on forever. I've also got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Love Loud Cars. The Liquid Catsuit, which everybody says is comparable to Jeffree Star's formula. An e.l.f. Lip Balm. Jordana's Sweet Cream. Love that formula, and it smells really good. A Kokie Cosmetics Kissable liquid lip. The Ulta Matte Lip Creams. I've got some Studio Makeup. I've got Milani, NYX Lingerie, Makeup Revolution, and some Lorac. Down here is just random stuff. I forgot to put these back. I had to reshoot this part of it. But these were down here as well. So I've got these Steve Laurent. It's just random stuff. So the only couple of things that I even really like down here are my mini Chocolate Soleil and my California. And then these were down there, which I'm pulling out now because I didn't realize how gorgeous they were. So I'm going to pull these out and actually put them in the drawer over here. I'm getting ready to show you. This is just random stuff like glitters and things like that. Pencils, more brushes, random stuff that I don't really use. This shelf is my Pretty Vulgar display shelf. So I've got a blush, the highlighter in Shimmering Swan. Gorgeous highlighter, super blinding. The bronzer, the ink liner, the setting powder, and then the Nightingale palette. I just think it looks super pretty. All of my Pretty Vulgar right there all together. And it really kind of ties everything together. In this shelf, I've got my Neutrogena makeup wipes, some cotton pads, an EcoTools brush shampoo, some eye makeup removers, and a toner. So yeah, that's basically it for like my shelves and the top of my vanity. My drawers are not really that organized, but I'm going to show them to you anyways, so you guys can just see what I have. I'm going to pop these in here because this is where I keep like eyeshadow singles. So I've got some eyeshadow singles in there, a blush, random stuff over here, a couple palettes, my Coty Airspun back there hiding in the corner, this Makeup Revolution beautiful Skin Kiss highlighter in Ice Kiss. That's a gorgeous highlighter. Another Makeup Revolution compact that is for Halloween. I've also just got random lashes, an e.l.f. setting powder, and some little drugstore palettes. So that drawer down there is just like my hair extensions. I'm not opening that one. I need to repaint my vanity, and yes, I'm going to do that here soon, but I wanted to go ahead and get this up. So in this drawer, this is just a mess. I've got random little minis from like Ipsy, some primers, some weave glue back there in the corner because that will keep your lashes on forever, some beauty blenders, and this big crown brush eyeshadow palette. That's like what I started with right there. That thing is a mess. And then of course the RCMA No Color Powder. I do have some hidden gems in here. Like I do have this Tarte Pro Glow liquid highlighter. I have this contour stick, which is a great cream contour from the drugstore. I have the Cover FX glitter drops back here. I might actually pull this out and put this up on the top of this. I think I am because it's really pretty. Boom, right there. It fits in and it looks beautiful. So we're going to leave that there. I do this all the time where I move stuff around because I don't like where it is or I want to just move it somewhere else. So yeah, we might even actually pull this out and put this in with this stuff because I want to use it. Anything that I want to use, I'll put on in my little makeup drawers right there. So yeah, basically that's it, you guys. That's my makeup collection tour. Once I get my makeup room in order, I will do an entire makeup room tour because this is a really big room. But I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a updated makeup collection tour because it has grown so much since you saw me last. This ring light is actually from Amazon, and I will try to remember to link it down below. It's only like $89 now, and as you can see, it's a really, really good ring light. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. That would really, really be helpful to me, and I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to see me try any of the products that are in my collection, just leave it in a comment down below, and I will do my best to put whatever you leave in the comments to the test. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe and become part of the Jaded Beautiful family if you haven't already, and get jaded today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. All right, my loves. Bye.